Strong language warning. I'm looking online to order some connectors and for digital video, that sort of thing. And I gotta love. I don't know how clear it is. If you look real close, the one in the picture has a bent pin. Lost my driver. We made a pit stop. I don't know where the hell we are. So something I've decided to do recently is drop the monetization of my videos. Every single video I was putting up was getting flagged for copyright infringement, and there was absolutely nothing in those videos that was copyright material. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And yet they would pop up a thing and say, well, we've turned off monetization because we can't prove you're not copyright infringing. And I'm like, does my voice sound like a copyrighted material? Because that's really the only thing going on in that whole video that could possibly be copyrighted, is the fact that I'm talking at the camera. But no, there's no way to appeal it. You can't appeal it. There's nowhere to go in and say, look, they give you a place to put in your excuse. You know, do you have rights to anything that's copyrighted? What if there's nothing copyrighted in the goddamn video? What if you don't have anything that's copyrighted in the video? There's no step for that. There's no appeals process for fair use. I mean, it's just not there. So YouTube wins, I guess. I'm not going to monetize any more of my videos, which means I don't have to worry so frickin' much about having it in there, because once you decide not to have monetization on your videos, they don't go after you. They're not going to pull your video down for having a little bit of music in the background while you yap over it, not really even talking about it. You just can't have any advertisements in it. So I'm going to see if this gets pulled down, because, you know, it has a song in the background. I just want to test the waters, sort of thing. So can you tell I'm a little sensitive about this? I mean, it's gotten to the point now where the copyright holders don't want any content on the internet that they're not making money off of. And it doesn't even matter if it is within the rights of the individual to put up some content, because there are laws. There is this thing called fair use. There is this thing called not under copyright. There's supposed to be these things that allow people to do their own creativity. But the powers that be, and meaning the people with the lawyers, if they don't get their way, nobody gets their way. And I'm fed up with it. I've had it. If I can find a better place to put blogs, I'll do it, because there needs to be an appeals process. There needs to be a line where you can say, this is copyright protected, this is not copyright protected. And fair use has to come back into it somehow. And the fact is that Google is just not in the mood to protect your rights. And I can't afford a lawyer to fight for my rights. So I'm the one who gets